Are we witnessing another typical example of what is happening when you create an MMO, but the economy is not really perfectly thought out? Guys, let's talk about New World, because apparently it does seem that New World's economy is on the verge of collapse. It is actually so bad that apparently players are not even using money anymore for player-to-player transaction. They are resorting for bartering. Now, this is not something that I have experienced myself, because that's something that you may have wondered, right? Oh, why is Irad not talking about New World on his second channel? Simply because I am not interested in New World. Originally I thought, oh, New World, is it about colonizing the Americas and creating, a new world for my character in South America? That's what it looked like. But then I quickly realized that instead it will be some kind of fantasy world where there will be some magics. And if it's not Star Wars, then I'm not really that interested into those kind of games. I don't find them very believable and not really immersive. But I mean, if that's your thing, then all the power to you. But nevertheless, it did catch my interest for the business side of it, simply because it is, I think it's Amazon's only major release. And it's also a great chance to get to see what the Lumberyard engine is capable of doing. So that's why, even though I am not playing New World, I am still following what is happening there. And I was very saddened to see that it seems that the economy here is not doing so well, because according to what we are reading on multiple news media outlets, it does seem like the currency in New World is worth so much that players are exchanging goods on the markets for other goods instead of money. And there could be a reason for that. It does seem like when it comes to drops from NPCs, salvages, and quests, the money that is being offered is simply not enough, making the value of gold in New World far more valuable than what it will be worth when you are paying for items, which is also a problem, because if money is too valuable, then the price of items is also decreasing. If the price of items is decreasing, then that's really a problem. When you, let's say for example, you are a craftsman, right? You still need to be buying some items from other NPCs or maybe from other players. Then if you are buying from other NPCs, you're not buying from those NPCs. Those NPCs may not have money anymore and they can't buy anything. So the entire economy gets crippled, and you really have to rely then as a result on players to do some harvesting resources and then exchange those resources for other resources. But then if players are leaving, then those resources get even rarer and the entire game economy is blocked. So that could be a problem, especially now. Apparently in New World, the maximum level you can reach is level 60, and there's been quite a lot of players who have already reached that level and say, hey, I've reached level 60, what is there for me left to do now? And they are leaving the game doing other things. And if those players at high levels are leaving the game, then obviously they don't need there's no longer need for a shiny armor or a weapon or some kind of clothes that they would be buying from the craftsmen, that the craftsman would be making their living off. And as a result, the craftsman will be perhaps also going out of business. So we're really going into, it seems here, as a vicious circle. I really think that this there's a tweet here from a Twitter user, Ryan K. Ringy here, who says, I love MMOs, and the deflationary currency has gotten so bad that some players are starting using the barter system. He says, New World is suffering the opposite and significantly more rare issue of deflation. The ways of creating coins in-game, monsters drop, salvage, and quests don't offer enough rewards to counterbalance the number of coins being used. As a result, prices have been dropping for goods, particularly crafting materials such as ore, not necessarily because there isn't enough coin to afford them, but because the value of currency is so much higher than the value of the goods given its relative scarcity. A punishing overhead tax burden exists in the game, with the cost of crafting, home ownership, or repairs exceed the player's ability to accumulate points. That is terrible. That is terrible. In addition, companies are taxed for territory ownership, essentially disincentivizing PvP since the marginal costs far exceed the potential benefits. That is so bad. That is exactly what you should not do. That is exactly what you should not do when you are creating in MMO, right? Having taxes that basically discourage the players from playing the game, because playing the game is just not worth it, right? So that's just pretty bad. Now, unfortunately, and this is something that I've been talking about here, it does seem like there are already, of course, gold farms around the verse. You can apparently buy New World gold coins online, but again, this is I think that this is also going to be stopping people from using the coins anymore. Since why bothering using those coins if you can also buy them online and trade them? I think that here Amazon should really be very careful here with that gray market of people buying and selling those coins, those gold coins from New World, because why would you use those coins in game if you can actually sell them on the internet, which I think should get you banned. I don't know what the terms of service are for New World. I would probably say that this would be against the terms of service, but nevertheless still is something that does happen. And with all kinds of MMOs, usually you do see eventually those gold farms happening. They usually exist in Southeast Asia countries like China, Vietnam, right? So that could also be a reason why people are hoarding their gold coins, and eventually maybe, I'm not saying that the majority or a large amount of people do that, but this is also a phenomenon that, in my opinion, does not help. So anyway, guys, there we have it. New World here in serious trouble, deflation seriously affecting the economy and overall the game experience. But let me know in the comment section down below, guys, have you played New World? Has this phenomenon affected your gameplay? I would really be interested in knowing how it has been for you. Anyway, guys, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be on the lookout for new Age of Empires 4 content coming up really soon, because the game is about to be released in just a couple of days, and I will be making a lot of content for Age of Empires 4. We're gonna have playthroughs of the campaign, PvP, multiplayer games, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. A huge shout out to everyone who's been helping me out on Patreon and via the YouTube Join Membership program. Creating content on YouTube involves continuous circles of ups and downs, and it is when we are the lower parts of the curve that your help really motivates me to keep on going. Your contribution really does make a difference, which is why in return I try to give back by offering backers access to my private Discord channel, automatic access to exclusive giveaways, or answering your questions during the show. You can help me out with as little as $1 a month, and any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching again. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.